Water whipping in the kitchen, nigga, I'ma whip me up a whole brick. Done seen licks, hit licks, shot shit, move bricks, stack chips, get rich, cause it's like just a bitch. I'ma go ham, I don't give a damn, I fuck on my ones like a 60, bitches be all on my dick, finessing the plug, I'm trying to get rich. These niggas ain't showing no love, I don't give a
Yeah. You only gonna get it here on 7 Dope, the podcast. Tap in each and every week. I got my boy Omid with me. Iranian native, man. Straight from the motherlands. You know what it is, man. He came on here today to just let us know his story. Let us know what it is. You know, tap in with Iran. And what's going on, you know, in the world today, and how the average American Iranian person feels, you know, living in the United States. So what's up, brother? It's an honor to have you here on the podcast today, man.
Type shit.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Okay, man. So basically, man, we just kind of want to hear your story, you know, coming from Iran, that's many miles away, bro. So
I'll start from the beginning of how my uncle got here. You hear me? So my uncle, he didn't like the politics that was going on during the Shah, the king at the time, the Western king. You know, we were giving, before that, so we were giving 87% of our oil to Britain. Before that, we were giving 87% of our oil to Britain.
fast.
And there was Iranians living, you know, poorly.
Yeah.
So Mossadegh said in his interview, he said that Iran's oil is Iran's, and the Britons went to America, said Mossadegh is a communist. Now that was 1951.
Okay.
So after that, so basically he said that, and then they put Mossadegh on house arrest, you know, and then they put a Western Shah in power, Westernized Shah.
Okay. So
You know? So 20 years after that, they were getting the oil. My uncle was against the Shah. He was in school, you know, and freaking, he was in school, and then he was talking shit on him, and then they took him to kill him.
yeah.
He was dating U.S. judge's daughter,
Yeah.
you know, and then he wrote the U.S. judge. So the reason he got out of it, the U.S. judge's daughter, mother, wrote a letter to the Shah saying release him.
Right.
My aunt literally gave all the jewelry on her back to him to go to New York. He had $250, worked 2 jobs, became an aerospace engineer. You know, he worked for the Pentagon. You know, he worked for fucking Boeing 12 years, Pentagon 6, military 27. You know, he engineered 1,000 Apache helicopters. He helped build the F-15, F-16.
Straight up.
Yeah. So my uncle's a patriot, America. You hear me?
I just straight from Iran.
Yeah.
I heard that, man. Straight from Iran, man. So it is possible, man. You know, just being, you know, somebody from another country, you know, trying to find success, trying to make their life better. You know, it can be done. So, you know, that should motivate a lot of people out there, you know, watching worldwide. And, you know, hey, it could be done. You can start one place and end another place. For sure. So basically, back to what we were kind of just going over. What was the name of the guy from the 50s? And he
Mossadegh.
Okay, how do you pronounce that?
Mossadegh.
Okay, cool. Okay, so
President Mossadegh. He was probably gonna be the best leader until the CIA and British Parliament fucked it up.
okay, so was he
Yeah.
like a president?
He was a prime minister at the time.
Okay, that's crazy, man. I could dig it for sure. As far as just you know, just having that kind of background, you know, how has it been? How long have you lived in America?
I mean, 27 years. I love America.
Yeah.
I love Iran.
Yeah.
I don't like decision makings of what's going on for the people that don't deserve it. You hear me?
Okay. So
Literally, they're destroying our history. It started with Iraq, you know, Libya, Sudan. They're destroying history just for the greater, you know, the great Israel.
yeah. Okay. So
They're destroying our fucking history, bro.
we getting it to the Israel. Okay.
Yeah. behind Trump's not in control. The tech companies are. NVIDIA, SpaceX, Apple, AI port, they're the ones in control. 100%, 85%, I would say, of America is what? What is your fast foods and who owns it? What is your pharmaceuticals and who owns it? Pfizer. You hear me? All comes back to one.
So let me ask you this.
So we really had to deal with the devil a long time ago, and we can't get out of it.
Okay, so let me ask you this, okay, as you kind of just went straight for Israel, okay?
I'm not saying the Israeli people are bad, but I'm saying they're fucked up for what they're doing right now, using Palestinians as human targets.
So I think the world coming from like somebody from, I'm from Texas, bro. You know what I'm saying? So coming from somebody like Texas, when I hear this, I'm just like, okay, I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit I'm lost a little bit, because I'm like, okay, so what's really the beef? I hear Iranian people kind of bashing Israel people.
The thing is,
Israeli
I don't hate Jews. You hear me?
Yeah.
Jews and Zionists is two different things to me. It's kind of like Al Qaeda and Muslims. It's two different scriptures to
One
me.
more time. So to what?
Two different scriptures. Judaism and Zionists is two different things to me. I don't see them as the same person.
So
it's kind of like Al Qaeda and Muslims.
So you're
two different things.
talking to an American here.
How just let you know.
I have no idea what a Zion. I kind of get.
Listen, bro, Americans are suffering too. Because I got cousin-in-laws that are in the Air Force. I have cousins that are in the IRCG. Yeah. It's kind of like the South and North. Yeah. All over again. Like, this is... And literally, this promised land, they promised that to the Africans. The English did.
Yeah.
That will take you to the promised land. This promised land propaganda has been going on for centuries.
It's crazy. I know. I've heard about...
Fuck all that.
Kind of being, I don't know.
A category of basically colonizing the people.
So who's colonizing?
So the Israelis are colonizing, they're trying to colonize the Middle East. Same with the English, the Britons. They colonized the Africans. They told them we'll take you to this promised land, put chains in their hands.
That's crazy.
It's the same shit. Just different times.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, so... Look, I've heard a lot of conspiracy theories, when it comes to things like that. I kind of see your side of things. I'm not agreeing with any side. I'm just kind of, I just wanted to know, what the real issue is. Like, because I've always, I see things all the time on news, CNN, I'm flipping through the channels.
We're so deep into the issue that we can't get out of it. You hear me?
You're so deep into it.
No, America is so deep in the issue, we can't get out of it, bro.
Okay, but look, I've heard that though with China. We all know.
China's not, bro. China, I mean, they're smart, strategic moving. Yeah. They are.
Yeah.
But we have, where, if that war never needs to break out.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely, I can hear what you're saying. Okay, so how do you get sanctioned? Like, how does that all?
So imagine so America is a power right now, a power holder in cards, and the currency, everything. So imagine stopping that for one country. You can't, these routes won't come in, your currency's dropping, you're fucking,
Okay, so that's what you guys are doing now. I get it, because prices are extremely high in America. I know that it's like...
But a lot of countries it's not.
What is that little Nile or that little...
We're grateful, bro.
What is it called? The Passage of Hormuz?
Strait of Hormuz?
Strait of Hormuz.
If you look at the map...
I'm from America. I just learned about the Strait of Hormuz.
But I'm saying,
when I seen prices
if you...
going up.
The tanker stuck.
They're talking about they sending 100 wars.
Yo, King Faisal said the best. You hear me?
King Faisal?
The Saudi Arabia king back in the day before he got assassinated by CIA. He said Yes, it's that type of shit.
And the CIA.
Yes, King Faisal said the best, bro. He said we can live off almonds and milk and wheat. You guys can't live off gas.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
And then he got
You
assassinated.
can't live off gas?
He cut off all the gas. He said, stop ignoring the Palestinians. He cut off all the gas. You know? And then that's when he got assassinated. Bro, in the 70s, 80s, America's gas was $6, $7. Imagine that. Back then. Yes. For a whole phase.
No, I don't think gas was.
You look it up, King.
I'm not looking that up.
King Faisal said the best. You know, Middle Easterns could live off of that gas. But a lot of the world can't.
I understand that because everybody uses gas.
Bro, gas, oil right now in Iran, guess how much it is?
How much?
12 cents a gallon.
Is that true? 12 cents a gallon?
Yeah, probably, yeah, maybe 14, 15, 16.
Then cameraman, is there a way we could look that up?
So 3 years ago, I looked at this shit. And I looked at all 4 countries that had the most gas. Venezuela was one of them. I was like, Venezuela. Inflated.
I'm sorry. Hey, chat. How much is gas per gallon in
Iran.
Iran?
It's about 4 to 12 cents per.
But
4 cents.
we're not worrying about it.
That's crazy.
Everyone else is. That's not even about it, bro. They're trying to destroy our history in the end.
What?
Just how they did to Iraq, Libya, Gilgamesh's throne. They're trying to destroy our history in the end because Israel doesn't want that. They're trying to destroy the history and rebuild
You know,
it.
look, some shit, right? Because he said 4 to 12 cents a gallon. Do you know how much we're paying a gallon?
Yes, because it's coming overseas in tankers.
4 to 12 cents a gallon.
We're not using our reserves.
How do I invest into some straight?
Go over there, motherfucker.
I need to go over there.
But yeah, that's why the Strait of Hormuz is so important to
Wow.
America.
That is crazy.
Bro, literally, Iran can destroy 12,000 tankers
Hold on.
and destroy the economy.
No, they're not even destroy.
But I'm saying they could.
Yeah.
They could destroy the economy. 25% of it gone. They're not because they don't. They
did.
Bro, this is worse than
damage.
this is worse than a nuclear weapon. This is worse.
I don't know because you know America's stronger, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, they are.
if
Wallahi, they are.
if we really got to go back to the basics,
They are, bro. 100% are. Without, yeah, no, they are. America's the strongest. You know, power. I never said they
See,
were.
look, okay, let me tell you this. Okay, so a lot of people got America misunderstood. You know what I'm saying?
America's being controlled by the wrong party.
Listen, let me talk.
All right, go ahead.
So we've been through a lot. You know what I mean? Like slavery, racism, and stuff.
And where does slavery come from? They said they got you a promised land, didn't
Okay,
they?
let me talk though.
I'm a bit.
So I get all that, but the only country that I really see developing without like strict rules, you know what I mean? Is America, bro. Like we develop so much every year.
On God.
And a lot of people ultimately that's where people want to end up. You know, everybody's like, oh, America's
No, America's the greatest. It's not a lie.
yeah.
I never lie about that. They had their first, you know, they got the most technology.
Yeah.
That's who's behind Trump through this whole thing. They're using that shit on fucking Palestinians.
Right.
That's what's pissing me off. And then
See, getting into some politics only here, Southern Dope Season 2, telling
Sun don't shine no more.